Hey guys, it's Spooked and welcome back to another episode of my Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair Let's Play. Last time Byakuya was killed and we have to figure out who the fuck killed him. But I mean, everyone's been acting strange, but yeah, I haven't pinpointed someone down yet. So let's get back into the game. It's this one. Yeah, if you look at the differences between the saves from the last recording before my last video and then this recording. Jesus, okay. So we have to go to the central end with like Monokuma's face on. Which one exactly is that? They teleported us here, but okay, Monokuma Rock. So yeah, due to the suggestions, I'm going to try doing voices. Don't know how well it's going to go though, 'cause I'm not the best voice actor. As you can see from my Undertale comic dub series, you can tell I'm not very good. Look at that sea, it's really trippy, and that bridge. This place overall is just really trippy. This Jabrock. Maybe I was supposed to go the other way, but isn't it all in the loop anyway, so we'll make it eventually, guys, don't worry. I'm not just aimlessly walking around here. Actually, that's exactly what I'm doing. Jesus Christ, look at all these mechas. I think I just made this expedition a bit longer than it was supposed to be. But maybe that's the one, because there's a light flashing outside it, and is that my pet? Or something, whatever. Should we go check on the pet? Okay, there's shit everywhere in it, and it's dead, or something. I don't really understand this pet thing. It's like Tamagotchi, but in like a Danganronpa theme. I don't really want to focus on it because it might affect the game in some way, but probably not enough for me to care. Jesus Christ, Gundam Wing. Okay, it might be this one then. No, it's not. We could be walking here forever, as long as I know. How long have we been walking for now? Like a few minutes? A few days? A few centuries? What does my pet want? Okay, cool, it's a pet. Find any presents though. No, I don't. Okay, yeah, let's not bother about that. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Okay, that's stunning. That's a true work of art right there. Okay, we're here. Huh? Hey! What the heck's that mountain? Where did it get there? Never mind that, how did they even make a mountain shaped like Monokuma? That story might be true after all. There might be an enormous organization involved in all of this. You mean what Byakuya said before, right? Byakuya, we still need his knowledge. Shh! I can't believe he's dead! Byakuya, block. What happened to Gundam and Fuyuhiko? Now that you mention it, it appears they aren't here yet. Ah, I know, they probably ran away. Ah, hell nah, there's no way I'd let them escape, you know. Look, I dragged this one back over here. I'm telling you, let me go. Hey now, if you keep acting violent, I might just eat you up. Hey, Fuyuhiko, what were you doing all this time? Yeah, it's gonna be hard to remember what voices I have for different people, so you're just gonna see their voices evolve over the course of this video. Nothing, I wasn't really doing anything. I was just chilling in my room when I suddenly heard that fat bastard got killed. Who the fuck cares about that anyway? You, how could you say something so irresponsible? We've been doing our best to investigate this murder, even though we don't want to, just to survive. Mahiru, that's enough. You too, Fuyuhiko. Shh, dumbass. And I guess we're waiting for Gundam. I am right here. Remember this well. Our main character arrives when he intends to. Huh? It seems you noticed it too. Fwahahaha. If I did, then I'm right. Alright, now that everyone's all together, let's take the secret entrance to the trial field. Please wait a second. My, Monomi, just what are you doing here? Nobody asked for you. Do you actually want to join in? Do you want to taste how powerless you are at the class trial? You're an even bigger match to sis than I thought. Oh wow, I'm a big brother who dotes on his little sister. I shall allow your special participation. I'll go on ahead and wait for you guys, so hurry over. He told us not to come, but how do we get there? I don't see any doors or vehicles. He mentioned something about a secret entrance, was it? Secret entrance? Let's inspect this rock. Look at this fine piece of art. Oh. Jeez. Raw. What the? Something's shaking. This is dangerous. Everyone please get down. What? Were my eyes supposed to see that? Like this black thing just emerges and turns into an escalator in the span of 2 seconds? Something came out. Could it be? He's telling us to enter it. Such a suspicious aura. Even Crimson Steel Elephant Magaz is trembling with fear. Wow, that's totally suspicious. Forgive me, seriously, just forgive me already. Hey, why don't we just stop here? I mean, none of this is real anyway. Like, not even remotely. There's just no way we'll find the killer. Complaining won't get us anywhere. If you're really a man, then man it for God's sake. We've come this far, we have no choice but to keep moving forward. You're right, there's nowhere for us to run. We need to do it. If that's everyone's decision, I'll just follow you guys. If this were a video game, it'd have a very high difficulty level. Let's do our best to clear the game. Shaking with fear and nervousness, I hesitantly lifted my feet and stepped onto the escalator. I won't think anymore. If I think, I'll run away. All I could do was stare upward intensely as the escalator carried me. Dude, what the fuck? That thing's so weird. Like the glitchy texture of it. And when each of us entered Monokuma Rock, oh, we're back in the elevator thing. This is an elevator. I see this entire rock is a... Oh wait, it's Nekomaru. I can't really tell if he's not straight in my face. I see! This entire rock is an elevator! Once again, Monokuma is doing what he pleases. However, if he's gone this far and made something like this, I don't think he's playing around. Even so, we're going pretty deep. You're right. I heard an unnerving coughing sound inside my head. I soon realised it was the sound of my teeth. All I could do was purse my lips tightly so everyone else couldn't hear it. I don't think my voices vary that much. They all sound like insanely similar to my main voice. But with like some weird tone to it. There we were, listening to unpleasant roars as the elevator plunged deeper and deeper into the earth. Some time passed before the elevator finally finished descending, and then the elevator door slowly opened. Okay, welcome. This is the class trial field. How do you like it? It's a special place that will decide your fates. What the hell is he thinking? Locking us in a shitty looking place like this? Are you fucking crazy? Don't mess with me, asshole. Boo-hoo-hoo. Complain all you like. I'm used to it by now. Come on, you're wasting your time and energy. Hurry up and take your seats where your names are written. Monokuma's voice just did a 360 there. It looks like everyone knows. Even if we try to resist, it won't change a thing. Just as Monokuma ordered, we walked towards the seats we had been assigned. From this point on, we need to find out who killed Byakuya. Oof. Rip. The ultimate affluent progeny, Byakuya Togami. He was overly critical, arrogant and condescending, but he also had a strong sense of responsibility. As we were panicking, he accepted his role as leader and tried his very best to keep us together. A guy like him got murdered. Okay, well this will be my first time doing this class trial thing, because I didn't play the first game. I watched the anime, like the scrub I am. The person who did it, is it one of us? I can't believe it. There's no way I can believe it. But if it's really true, we need to find out by any means possible, because that's our only option. There is no way for us to survive unless we sacrifice the killer. And so, this life-threatening trial billowing with hope and despair has begun. Ooh, yes, let's save. Oh shit. No clue what that is. I'm gonna go back. Help, I'm stuck. Okay, escape. Truth bullets, okay. Monokuma Fire 1 was felt loose found under there. Knife had the glowing paint on it. Pool of blood, pink gaps. Dining thing was changed. Hot porn. Case. Waifu. Irons. Bloodstained tablecloth hidden. Yeah, this whole thing's really confusing. Yes, already. Oh boy, it's time. Hopefully we can't fail this, because otherwise I'm gonna look so horrible. Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you've picked the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island. Such a cool rule. Not cool, cruel. Before we begin, I'd like to confirm one thing. Is there really a killer among us? Most definitely, there's no doubt that the blackened is lurking among you. Such a sad state of affairs, isn't it? By the way, this class trial is going to be 100% fair, so there's no need to worry. I'm the type who hates favoritism and prejudice. Well, not as much as I hate Monomi, of course. You hate me that much? Now, let's begin. You're telling us to begin, but what are we supposed to do? No complaining, let's just settle this with our fists. Were you even listening to the rules? Didn't that Byakuya bastard get killed in a dining hall, huh? Then everyone there is fucking suspect. Yeah, you're really trying to say is that you're not the killer, right? No shit, you guys went off on your own and started killing each other. This has nothing to do with me. Huh? What does that mean? Anyway, why don't we try talking about the most pressing issue on our minds? Huh? The most pressing issue on our minds? Where we found the body. It's very strange to find a body underneath a table. Then let's start with that mystery. The reason why Byakuya's body was discovered under the dining hall table. I need to find out who murdered it. Okay, no thinking about if it's a waste of time. We have to do this no matter what. So the class trial has finally started. From this point on, I will provide simple tutorials. I'm sorry, but please excuse my irritating greediness. Non-stop debates. Objection. Oh boy, we're gonna do some detective work. Oh shit. What do I do? Okay. What? What? Yeah, I'm not really getting this. We're just gonna be here for like years. Move the body. Dude, actually nothing's happening. What? Help! He said what? We're just gonna try shooting this until we die. Because it's not going very well so far. Okay, wait, what? I'm actually terrible at this game. Can we review the controls, please? Mouse wheel. Okay. Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake! How do I how do I choose the truth bullet? You can't. Stop. Oh wait, here we go. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm getting it. Bloodstain. Okay, we've wasted like 2 minutes, but let's go. Sorry, I'm terrible at this game, I know. It'd be a miracle if we actually keep this. Oh yes, we finally did it. No, I don't think the killer moved the body. Huh? Why? To try and remember what the body looked like when we found it under the table. Though there was a lot of blood everywhere, there was no sign the killer actually dragged the body through it. So that's why you think it's impossible that the killer moved the body. I see, I get your point. Ah, and I thought I had a genius idea. Too bad you're so stupid and boring and unpopular. Your life is meaningless. I respond better than praise, you know. But if the killer didn't move the body, why was it under the table? Byakuya was probably killed under the table. What? You think he was killed under the table? So Byakuya snuck under the table for reasons unknown, and that's when he was killed. Then shortly thereafter we found his body under the table. That does make sense, but why did he go under the table? Obviously he was hiding so he could surprise us. That dude was always a big jokester. The hell he was? You seriously couldn't tell what kind of person he was? Maybe he panicked during the blackout and dove under the table. It's a blackout, not an earthquake. Just because the power went out doesn't mean he dive under the table. The reason why is probably connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, don't you think? The reason Byakuya dove under the table. If it's connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, then it's probably... He was... Okay, everyone's staring. Looks like I just made a fool of myself in front of everyone. Sorry, I'm actually still terrible at this game. Maybe it's this. I'm actually terrible. Sorry. This is like the worst Let's Play you've ever watched. No, I seriously, like, in my life, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm like the most clueless person ever. Is it this? How much? Yeah, for fuck's sake, what? What he was doing during the party, he was... Come on, I'm recording a 1-year-old memory here. I know I should have recorded it sooner. This is my fault, but still. Sorry if this is like cringy to watch. It's not that, it's not that, it's not that. Not that. I don't think it's anything relating to people. I already tried the murder threat. And bloodstain, floors. Worth a try. Nope. We could be here all day, to be honest. I guess it's just keep guessing until I get something right. Oh fuck, I didn't mean to do that. I seriously, fuck, what the hell could it be? Help! Help! Can I phone a friend? Help! How? Who? What? What was it? The AC timer? No, I'm literally going to die. Oh my, I actually hate myself right now. I actually hate myself. Oh my fucking... Help. Help. Let's just read these some more then. We've got like 3 minutes to do it though. It can't be that. I don't think it's that, because that's after the murder. That's the search. Threatening letter. Done that, done that, done that. Okay. Yeah, it's not that. Iron. I don't see how the irons tie into it. It's not that. 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 Could it be Monica with R1? What is it? Help! For God's sake! Oh wait, was it? No. Oh my God! Help! How? I pretty much chose everything that kind of makes sense, but I still can't figure it out. I'm gonna die. Oh, what? The knife? What does that have to do with anything? Fuck's sake. Probably something to do with the knife we found under the table. Why would he dive under the table? Because of a knife. I don't understand. Knife? Oh, you mean that obviously screams, I am the murder weapon. Dracula probably noticed the knife was hidden there, so in order to get it, he moved under the table. Wasn't there a blackout though? He was particularly sensitive to the presence of dangerous items, so I cannot deny that possibility. But how did he notice that there was a knife under the table? If he knew beforehand, he probably would have done something about it before the blackout, right? And instead of knowing about it beforehand, maybe he saw right at that moment. Like, for example, he might have seen someone trying to take the knife out from under the table. No, that's not possible. What? You seem rather confident about that. Of course, I've proof to back me up. Boo-hoo-hoo, this is almost like a real trial. Oh, for fuck's sake. Help. Dude. I feel like this is going badly, because if I couldn't even do it on the first level and I lost like all my health, how well is this going to go? This is going to go horribly. Yes, choose. I don't know if it changes anyway. Ducks under the table. Turn the blackout. That sounds correct. If that's the case, during the blackout, Mr. Hamhands must have seen the killer take the knife. But it was super pitch black. It was so dark I couldn't see my food. Why are they smiling? Are we like... what? We're back at the start again. Like, hopefully I'll be able to understand this game a bit more in the future, but so far this is just an epic video of me failing at probably the easiest thing on earth. Boom. No, Byakuya is probably the one who was able to see in the dark. Why do you say that? If he was using those night vision goggles we found under the table, he could have seen what was happening. So are you saying Byakuya was the one who used the night vision goggles? Yeah, that seems to be the case. Oh shit, contradiction. No, that's obviously wrong. It would be the other way around. Other way around? Seriously, the killer used those night vision goggles, but not Byakuya. Then how would he have seen the knife? There's so much explanation to this, Jesus. Oh, oh my god. Truth bullets, truth blades, okay. I don't think there's much fun here. I'm like dying from the first one. Now we're in a brutal showdown. What was the thing they said about? It was like, you can't be the one to wear them. But how does this relate to anything? The iron's in the storage room. How do they tie in? No, I didn't do that. That's gotta be it. What the fuck? Okay. Just use the fucking knife because, you know, why not? Oh my god. Help. This is true despair. That's gotta be it. Okay. What am I supposed to do? What is a battle now? Well, I'm trying to listen to what she says, but then it fucking kicks me out. What's going on? This is horrible. What? What? I actually do not understand this game at all. Like, what is going on? Piss off! Okay, I can advance. No, I want to get the fucking... Oh, what the hell is going on? Oh my... Oh, for fuck's sake. Why am I having a sword battle to fucking do an argument? This makes zero bloody sense. Okay, so it's just a sword fighting game. What? Okay, I don't really get what's going on anymore. I suck at this game. Or rather, the game sucks. Because I have no clue what's going on. I thought this was a debate game, not a sword fighting game. I'm actually depressed. This is horrible. Okay, so I'm sword fighting her while trying to debate, while having to do what the fuck has sword fighting got to do with it? I have to mash buttons to fight arguments, and I have to get my truth blade out. But okay, I'm not getting this. I am not getting this. Brought them to the crime scene. Does a drill... Okay, can I select drill in case, please? Before we're here all day? What the fuck? What? Okay. No, I don't get it. I actually do not fucking get it. What the fuck? What? Well, give me an idea what I'm supposed to do then, you fucking cunts. Look, if I argue about the knife, and they're like, oh, they brought the knife, and then there's the drill M case, but then it's like, oh wait, he brought the night goggles, yay! I had no clue what's going on here. We're gonna fail this, because I have no fucking clue. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Seriously? I'm having a mental break. I don't actually understand this game. It's like argue one thing, then you don't argue the other thing. And the fuck is actually going on? Jesus Christ. Yeah, we're gonna have to look up a tutorial in a second because I have no fucking clue how to do this shit. No, we've lost this. We are lost. I quit. I'm done. What the fuck? I don't actually understand what I'm supposed to do here. We got 3 arguments, and none of them work. So, you know, no fucking clue what I'm supposed to do here. Maybe if the game explained it a bit more. Yes, I'd like to retry, but let's look up a fucking tutorial, because I've no... Okay, let's try it again. This, hopefully I understand it a little bit more, which I don't, but fuck's sake, we're never going to get this done. I still don't understand it. You're supposed to strike through the gold bit, but I did it, and it's just like, nah. What the fuck am I doing? Oh my god, this is actually fucking retarded. I want to die. This is why I don't play games, because I don't know how to do them. Oh, what was that then? Oh, that's when I get like gone, whatever. I used... Oh, I did it, guys. Well done. I finally did it, like 20 fucking million years later. Oh my god, that was a fucking pain in the ass. No, Byakuya was definitely the one who brought the night vision goggles. Definitely, but why? Inside the Duralumin case Byakuya had with him during the party, we found a smaller case for storing the night vision goggles. Which means we can assume the night vision goggles were kept inside that Duralumin case as well. Woohoo! I said assume. Ibuki never uses such clever language. Plus, Byakuya was the only one who could have taken the night vision goggles out of the case. Since he was carrying it around before the blackout in the first place. I see. When you put it like that, it makes sense. Then was that knife inside the case as well? If there were night vision goggles, it wouldn't be weird for a knife to be in there too. It would be weird. I am weird, aren't I? At times like this, I'd rather be fantasizing about tonight's main dish. Ew, you'll totally mean that in a perverted way. The knife was brought in the Duralumin case along with the night vision goggles too. No, that's not possible. The knife was hidden in the dining hall before the party even started. I should be able to prove it. Oh yes. Suka! There was duct tape left under the table where the body was found. Huh? Duct tape? They probably hid the knife by duct taping it to the underside of the table. Oh, so that's why we found duct tape there. Though Byakuya was thorough, even he couldn't have noticed weapon tape to the underside of the table. This may be off topic, but why is Byakuya acting so paranoid? Not only did he bring self-defense kit, but he had night vision goggles inside that case too. That's true, he went above and beyond being a little cautious. Now that you mention it, that applies to the dangerous items he confiscated as well. It's one thing to be a little cautious, but performing a body check is a bit too much. He probably knew somehow one was planning it to commit a murder. Are you saying he predicted the murder? Could it be? Was he also in possession of the all-seeing eye? You think so too, right, Hajime? That's right, Byakuya probably knew there was a possibility a murder would occur. Okay, this time I think we know what we're looking for. The murder threat. Okay, we're slowly doing it. We're slowly doing it, guys. I'm not gonna have a mental breakdown. Everyone, could you please take a look at this? Be careful. The first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone. Hey, what the hell is this? Hajime and I found this in Byakuya's cottage. It looks like a threatening letter someone sent to him. So, who's the someone? Nobody besides Monokuma would write such a dumb, threatening letter like that. Wasn't me. Are you sure? The only lies I tell are friendly lies. Those are still lies. It doesn't matter who wrote it, yeah. So Byakuya became paranoid because of this threatening letter. He probably decided to throw a party because of the letter. What do you mean? By gathering everyone in one place, he tried to create a situation where everyone could keep tabs on each other. In doing so, he tried to put the writer of the letter in a situation where they couldn't act. But the letter might have just been a little prank. As long as he was determined not to let any of us die, he couldn't take that risk. His strong sense of responsibility made him believe the letter was legitimate. Shh! He should have told us he received a threatening letter. If he had, we would have been panicked. Byakuya probably knew that too. So he tried to do something about it without telling anyone. I see. His strong sense of responsibility as our leader was his undoing. Screw that noise. Who the hell wrote that letter? Well, obviously the killer. The killer. Is it really one of us? Who is it? Among us, who's the maybe smug bitch in the corner there? Among us, who's the one who killed Byakuya? Enough already. Show yourself, you coward. If they were willing to come forward, they never would have committed this murder in the first place. But I still can't believe it. Someone in this room killed Byakuya. There's no way I can believe that yet. Pardon me, can I say something, please? What is it, Miss Sonia? I regret that I must return to this topic, but I realised something concerning the night vision goggles. If Byakuya was indeed wearing those goggles, how did the killer manage to navigate in the dark? You're right, they wouldn't have been able to see anything without the night vision goggles. But if the murderer had the goggles where they took the knife, then how did Byakuya see them? Even if the knife bore some sort of mark, it would have been difficult to see it in that darkness. No, the killer definitely used the mark, and because of this, the killer was able to get the knife from under the table into his hands. Oh yeah, the glowing paint. What if the glowing paint was the mark? Without you be able to see the knife even in the dark? In actuality, the knife we found under the table, and the duct tape stuck to the underside of the table were both marked with glowing paint, right? Does that mean the killer painted them in advance? But painting them with glowing paint, it says they knew the blackout was going to happen. They had to have already known. That's why they used the glowing paint as a mark. Which means whoever set out the blackout is the killer. That seals it. The killer is whoever was in the office with the circuit breaker. Which means it was you, Peko Yama. Peko killed poor Byakuya. Was this island not big enough for 2 glasses wearers? I am not the killer. Oh, I guess she's not. How can you believe it so easily? But with Pekka's height, I don't think she'd be able to reach the circuit breaker in that office. I don't care about it technically like that. Pekka's the one who tripped the breaker and caused the blackout. By tripping the breaker directly from the office, Pekka was the one who caused the blackout. Is that really what happened? After this debate, we could have spot off of. We're getting more complicated, guys. Just what I needed. Just have to like not fully understand the last things. We need blue weak spots. The blue coloured agree spots. Oh boy, fun. Oh my god, we have to remember these. I forgot that Two Terrors is like the breaker. Oh wait. Can we pull up the handbook? F1. Okay, yeah, here. Okay, good. We got the accounts here. Good. Okay, Nekomaru bathroom doesn't really have anything to do with it. Didn't see anyone there, including Pekka. Okay. I think it's got to be no, it's Kazuichi's account. Oh, it's not even here. Who's this here then? Teruteru Chiaki, Totoro Chiaki, and Nekomaru's. Probably Nekomaru's then, because if someone's... Okay, let's go. Oh wait, let's be... Oof. No. I guess we could try... Nah, we're not getting anywhere with this. This is the toilet one. Okay, the only other thing we can agree on is the thing. So if I open up the handbook, it's proof she wasn't in there. It can't be Buki. No, not Buki's. What's his faces? Teruteru's is about the electricity powering stuff in the kitchen. Chiaki's is... I think Chiaki's is probably the best bet here. But they don't have anything really heavily to do with it. I guess we could try them all. It can't be... I don't think it's Teruteru's, because it doesn't really have anything to do with it, but... Could we even be Chiaki? Because if someone was... If she was gone, she would have seen who came in and out. And that's like near the entrance, I think. And Nekomaru's is about the bathroom, so she could have been in the bathroom. Oof, got it right. No, I think Pekko is telling the truth. Didn't tell me you're crushing on Pekko. It's nothing like that at all. Nekomaru's account is actually Pekko's alibi. I've been trying to use it many times, but the door just won't open at all. It's true. Someone was occupying the bathroom for a long time shortly after the party started, and it was finally freed up after Byakuyo's body was discovered. Ah, then that person who was in the bathroom that whole time was actually everyone else besides Pekko in the dining hall after the party started, right? I see, so there's no way anybody else could have locked themselves in that bathroom except Pekko. I guess it would be true. You locked yourself in the commode. You should have said so earlier. There's no way she'd actually say that. Gosh, she was so insensitive. If she locked herself in the bathroom for that long, there's no doubt. It's shit. Okay. Gahaha. Oh, there's no way she'd admit it. There's no way she'd admit she was taking a shit. Hey, weren't you guys taught any basic manners, or were you raised in a locker room? God, I'm sorry. It's fine. How about we stop talking about this and move on to something else? Don't worry, the smell wasn't that strong. I used the bathroom right after you, so you can trust me. I said it's fine. But still, you're in the bathroom for a really long time. Did you get food poisoning or something? As soon as I stepped into the office, I felt a sudden rush of pain in my stomach. Because of that, I was unable to leave the bathroom, including when the blackout occurred. Hey, how did it feel in your business in the dark? Did you get excited? Seriously, stop here. But still, your stomach pain, was that really just a coincidence? Hey, what's the deal? Don't put into other people's business, especially if you don't do any investigating. Heh, I'm only butting in because you fucking idiots are out of your element. Stop this childish nonsense. Just what do you mean by coincidence? What I mean is it possible someone slipped her in some laxatives? Laxatives? If so, the killer would have tripped the breaker as soon as that girl left the office, don't you think? I see, that might have happened. The question is whether Pecco's stomach ache was actually a coincidence or if someone intentionally caused it. Depending on the answer, the outcome of this trial could change drastically. Oh, I know some. Yeah, this didn't really make sense there. What? Oof. Oh, let's look at the handbook. Knife, don't really have anything to do with it. AC timer. That's what caused the blackout, wasn't it? Doesn't really have anything to do with it at all. Party dishes. Yeah, okay. If those two are the only ones who did it, I don't think it would be laxatives then. It's just his cooking. We're doing this, guys. No, it's impossible that laxatives were slipped into the food in the dining hall, because Pekka wasn't the only one who ate that food. Akane ate some of it too. If the food had laxatives in it, I'm pretty sure Akane would have had stomach issues as well. I feel totally fine. But like I said, the dishes are innocent. Don't go making weird accusations. I apologise for causing a scene. Fuyuhiko should apologise, not you. He's the one who made the laxative accusation. What the fuck did you say, bitch? Cease this bickering. Let's just dismiss Pekka's stomachache as a coincidence and go back to discussing the blackout. Yeah, we already know that, you trashy skank. You don't have to tell us. Trashy skank? As long as the murder happened during the blackout, then the blackout itself is what actually important. So we need to make it clear how the blackout occurred. It's the AC timer. Because could have tripped something. No, AC timer isn't an option. Irons in storage rooms, tablecloth, no. Items in. Oh yeah, well 3 in 1 would of course like some power thing probably. I mean, because coming out the same power unit. Pretty powerful. That doesn't kind of make sense, but okay. I think it has to be the irons. No. See, I'm just making wild guesses. Sound terrible at this. Okay, I might just have to listen to the whole thing. Sorry if this is really unentertaining to see me just fire bullets randomly and try and make guesses, because I'm awful. I'm the worst player of this game ever. Ooh, ooh, yes, there. That's what I needed. It's just as Mahiru said, the blackout was caused by a power surge. Of course, that's not a coincidence, somebody caused it intentionally. Which is why those 3 irons were arranged to cause the blackout. When you found them right after the blackout, the irons were still on, right? So by leaving those irons on in the storage room, they deliberately caused the power surge. Yeah, it seems that's how the killer caused the blackout. Oh shit, objection. Hold on a second, let me speak too. What the heck? You say the irons in the storage room were used to trigger the blackout. That's inexcusable. Okay, what now? Oh right, back to this. I guess this is... For fuck's sake, I wish I could read this. Wait. This would make sense, wouldn't it? What? Well, back to this again. This could last for like years, because I hate this part. Because you can't change it because you keep getting hit out. And the text is sideways this time, so you just make it even more complicated here. Wherever this someone had to have gone through that. I don't actually get what he's saying though. Okay, I know I get it a bit. I don't know, I've tried the AC timer twice. Okay. Yeah, they could have used the AC time, I think. The irons are just one reason the blackout occurred, but they weren't the direct trigger. The direct trigger was when the air conditioner in the dining hall and office clicked on. Air conditioner? The timer for both air conditioners was set to 11:30 PM. 11:30 PM? Mr. Handhands died around that time too. I see. When the timers activated the air conditioners, the breaker was tripped and caused a blackout. I see. I understand. Indubitably. Blah. They probably checked the old building's energy usage in advance and used the irons to nearly max it out. So once they set the air conditioner's timers, they just had to wait until they started up on their own. If so, even if Pekka was in the office, it still would have been possible to cause a blackout for fuck's sake, why are these words? Indubitably. I don't fucking care. Miss Sonia, not you too. Regarding the energy uses, they probably asked Monokuma about it. Dun dun dun. Is she right? Such a hateful bear. You deserve to die 1,000 deaths. 1,000, you say? If I die that many times, I might really stay dead, you know. Shut up, you guys just stay quiet. I couldn't have prevented the blackout even if I was in the office, but even so, I feel regret. If I was in the office, I could have reset the breaker in time and maybe the murder wouldn't have occurred. No, the breaker in the office was built into a high area of the wall that's impossible to reach. Resetting the breaker in that darkness wouldn't be impossible no matter what. Sounds like you don't need to blame yourself. Even so, the killer is so slight, I'm starting to worry we may never actually find them. It's alright, you don't have to worry. Because they're just a petty killer, right? They can't defeat symbols of hope like you guys. Huh? There's no way anyone will lose now. This little incident would just be a stepping stone for you all. In the end, hope always wins. That's what I believe. Nagito, what happened to you? What do you mean? Well, you have been saying this whole time that there's no way a killer could be among us. Oh, is that so? Well, let's just put that minor detail aside for now and talk about the incident. For now, we found out how the blackout occurred, but the question is who caused it, right? Anybody could have hid and set the timers for the air conditioners. Setting up the irons in the storage room could have been done before Byakuya set foot in the old building. What a shame. Anyone in Versus is capable of that. What are you implying? He's just saying after all this time we still haven't made any progress. Huh? Even though we've been arguing for so long? Unfortunately, it's the truth. Despite the fact we've discussed this at length, there's not even one clue that leads to the killer. But that might be because there's no way of any of us could be a killer. You're changing your story again? Anyway, I have an idea about what we should all do at this point. Has anyone thought about a situation like this? Instead of surviving by doubting others, isn't it better to get killed for believing in others? Doesn't that mean... Are you saying we should all just give up and die? Nagito, there's something definitely wrong with you. Haha, you guys only think there's something wrong with me because there's something wrong with you. Suspecting each other like this, there's no way that's healthy behaviour. Let's stop already, we don't have to find out who the killer is. I can't stand this anymore. I don't want to do this, my friends. I don't want to do this too either. Me too, please, take me home already. I want to go home and eat candy. Stop it, if everyone acts like this, I'm gonna... Everyone calm down. We're all friends, aren't we? There's the one way one friend would murder others. Then why did Byakuya die? Who cares? Let's just give up already. There are no clues that lead to the killer anyway. Not a single one. That's wrong. I think. Did you say something? Because we've already found a clue that might point to who the killer is. A clue, you say? You know who the killer is? The killer? I don't know, but we have a clue about a suspicious person, I think. I see, then care to tell me, what's this clue you're talking about? First of all, let's try thinking about how the killer was able to obtain a knife during the blackout. Didn't we already cover that? They used glowing paint as a mark. No, not that, I mean before that. Before? Is she asking how the killer got close to that table? Even if they had to obtain the knife by relying on the glow from the paint in order to do that, they needed to get close to that table while it was still dark. Let's try examining the situation. Mahiru's diagram might be useful here. The diagram of where everyone was standing before the blackout, right? Here it is. Nagito. Who the killer is and how they are able to move out the table in the dark. That's clearly shown in this diagram. First, we need to discuss how the killer was able to move that table in the dark. The killer probably used something to help them move in the dark. That light? The killer must have used the desk lamp to move to that table in the dark. The desk lamp? I hope you don't mean they turned the light or something. There's a blackout. There's no way the killer could have used the desk lamp. Of course, there's no way they used the desk lamp's light. The killer actually used... Oh, the power cord. They didn't turn on the desk lamp on, they used its power cord. But power cord, they could have felt their way to that table using the power cord, right? By doing that, the killer was able to move to the table, then use the glowing paint to find a knife. And there's only one person here who could have done that. Who? The only person here who could have possibly done it. Sorry dude. Is it? Nagito, it was you, wasn't it? Me? Judging from everyone's position before the blackout, the only person near the power cord was you. Which means the only one who could have felt their way to the table using the power cord was Nagito. That's just a coincidence, but still, you had a chance, right? A chance to hide the knife under the table. Nagito's chance to hide the knife under the table was... Don't remember that. Nagito, weren't you cleaning the dining hall all morning? If so, you could have had a chance to hide the knife. That's... If you factor in the power cord at the time you spent cleaning, you're the only one who could have done it. Seriously, that's all just coincidence. If it was just one coincidence, it'd be fine, but when it was one right after another, I wonder, is something like this even possible? Could it be? Did you give yourself cleaning duty on purpose so you could hide that knife under the table? Now that you mention it, Nagito did prepare the drawing to pick who cleaned the dining hall. To be honest, I already prepared a drawing because I assumed something like this would happen. To go to the trouble of preparing this, just what did he think would happen? Whoever draws the chopstick with the red mark on it will be in charge of cleaning, right? Does that sound fair? You rigged the drawing, didn't you? That's how you got picked to clean the dining is now. I don't know if you're the killer or not, but regardless, it proves you're suspicious, right? If that's the case, the strange speech you made earlier, that was part of your plan too. You got us to lower our guard and tried to hide the fact that you did it, didn't you, you motherfucker? Well, just admit it already. No. Nagito, tell me you object to this. Frankly, I don't want to believe it either. We investigated together. You were so kind. I can't believe you're the one who killed Byakuya. Nagito, say something. Aha. Ahahaha. Ooh, spooky eyes, my dude. The Ultimates are working together to combat the despair on their friend's death. Ah, how wonderful. How beautiful it is. Huh? Those eyes. At that moment, Nagito's eyes, the darkness in his eyes shone brightly as if layers upon layers of darkness were folding into each other. As if hope and despair had been crudely mixed together. Let's cut to the close. You're correct. It was my doing all along. I'm the one who hid the knife under the table before the party started. I'm the one who used the power cord to find my way to the table in the dark. And of course, I'm the one who caused the blackout. After all, there's no way I'd knowingly whip out a knife in front of everyone, right? Is it just me or does he seem a little nuts right now? But I never expected Byakuya to have night vision goggles. Because of that, we had ourselves a little scuffle under the table and well, you all saw how that played out. But with a twist ending like this, I think we can all agree this ended up being a very interesting mystery. Ha ha ha, Byakuya performed admirably. Just stop it already, seriously, what the hell happened to you? Don't tell me, is this your true nature? Were you lying to us the entire time? Me? Lie? That's outrageous. There's no way someone like me could ever lie to you guys. I understand better than anyone else that I'm the ultimately worthless. I'm too arrogant and have dreams that will cling to hope. I'm too disdainful to actually try at anything. I've made peace with the fact that I'm a lowly, stupid, insignificant human who can't do anything right. Holy crap, he's totally the type of guy who spent his childhood killing neighborhood pets. He seems like the sort of person whose eyes light up while watching Friday the 13th, just like me. That's quite the hobby you have there, but like, now's not really time to bring that up. This guy, is he the real Nagito? Hey Nagito, if you were behind all this, then did you also send that threatening letter? Yep, I sure did. There's nobody else on this island whose handwriting is that painful to look at, right? But why would you send a threatening letter in the first place? I think somewhere deep in my heart I was probably hoping to find someone who would stop my evil deeds. Well, I bet if that reality was my reason, at least some of you would feel sorry for me. Are you making fun of us? By threatening Byakuya, Nagito was likely able to manipulate his actions. Then how about the old-looking building near the hotel? Well, if that's just cleaning, leave it to me. I'm actually pretty good at it. In doing so, Nagito was able to manipulate everyone to the scene where the murder was occurred. Am I wrong? That reminds me, Nagito was the one who suggested I guard the office. Well, not only is the storage room packed with lots of stuff it's hard to see, and there's a lot full of cobwebs, and I was so busy cleaning the dining hall that I didn't even have the time to clean the storage room. If you stayed there for a long time, I think I would be bad for your health. In that case, why don't you guard the case office? In the office. Oh, I get it. If Pekka was guarding the storage room, Nagito would have been able to use the irons. The threatening letter, along with all your suggestions, it was all a trap to manipulate us. Yep, that's true too, but you're wrong about one thing. Huh? What? What? I didn't need to rig the drawing for cleaning duty, you know. If that's true, then how did you conveniently get picked for cleaning duty? I see, well there's no way I'd expect you to remember it. A worthless talent for a worthless human. Nagito's talent? I believe his talent is... I swear it's ultimate lucky student. Oh yeah, that's the... You're the ultimate lucky student, then did you? That's right, I just trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty. You just relied on your luck? It's not just luck, it's my true talent. It's true my talent sucks, but I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know. Huh? I'm left with a red mark? Haha, if someone called it an ultimate lucky student, you don't seem very lucky right now. At the time, Hajime said I wasn't lucky, but it was actually the opposite. I was lucky, that's why I got picked for cleaning duty, just like I wanted. Enough. I don't care about that anymore. More importantly, why did you kill Byakuya? Answer me. Byakuya was a very capable leader. For someone like him to get killed over the despair it brings, it's only fitting that you symbols of hope should use his death as a stepping stone to shine even brighter. That was my only motivation. You're not making any sense. It's fine. Let's start the damn vote already. I'm ready to fucking kill this psycho. Please, Monokuma. Please wait. Huh? The fuck? How should I put this? Is Nagito really the killer? What are you saying? He's already confessed, hasn't he? I already know that, but there's just something a little strange. If it's only a little, then keep your mouth shut. Your ugly face is stressing me out. It makes me want to puke. I'm sorry. For now, I suggest we listen to what she has to say. But we know who the killer is. Simply listening is acceptable. However, I won't allow it to end with mere play. Now then, let's lift the curtain for a bloody spectacle. From this point on. Oh boy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. I forgot what setting I have it on, but... Okay, is this everyone's account? Yeah, this is everyone's account, so... Let's just choose one, wait for it to start. Everyone's accounts. Ibuki uses, she can find out all the things. Let's just read this. Nagito and Owl. Kazuichi seems the most suspicious here. Teru's using during blackout. Chiaki's when Chiaki was standing guard outside of Fuku, apparently came to the old building, walked away. Isn't that important? There was nobody there. That could be important. And then next one is the toilet one. I think it's strange that the killer is so obviously Nagito. He has already confessed. You know, that bastard Nagito is the one who did it. He killed Byakuya with the knife he had hid. Never mind. Thanks for wasting our time, shranky bitch. He could have like snuck around and then came outside the building like that. I think I'm going to argue Chiaki's. I thought we were supposed to hit them. Okay, let's just check everyone's accounts again. I think Ibuki's would probably be the best here. Teruteru's, Chiaki's. Yeah, it's not got anything to do with that. I'd say probably Ibuki's then. Let's try that. Okay, let's try Chiaki's account on that one. Ooh, it's really getting tense. Nothing like contradicts his statement here, but we got Chiaki's, Kazuchi's, Mikan's. Oh, Mikan's autopsy results. Haven't checked those. That's one thing I was missing. Okay. According to Mikan's autopsy, Byakuya sustained several puncture wounds to his chest and abdomen. The wounds were inflicted by a thin, sharp weapon, roughly 5mm. Yes, I get it. It can't be. Yeah. Okay, we got this. There we go. That knife might not be the murder weapon. That's what you want to say, right, Mikan? The hell are you talking about? Obviously the knife is the murder weapon, but based on this entry round on Byakuya's body, the actual weapon should be roughly 5mm in diameter. I'll just check if this has been recorded. Yeah, it has. 5mm in diameter. That's like way skinnier than a knife. Hey, that better be true. If you screwed up, I'll sell your fucking ass to a whorehouse. Eek! Not a whorehouse! Jesus Christ! These people, they're scary. Hey, why are you threatening her? Is this what you're trying to say, Mikan? As long as we can't prove that the knife is the murder weapon, we can't assume that I'm the killer. What are you saying? No one else can be the killer. It has to be you. Hey, don't blame me. Mikan's the one who said it. I'm sorry. Hey, Naruto, are you still hiding something? Hiding? Like, during the blackout, did something happen between you and Byakuya that we don't know about? Who knows? After all this, what else do you intend to hide? Jeez, the moment your back's against the wall, you get all silent. You piss me off. What happened during the blackout? If you cross your eyes like this, it gives you double vision. Don't get distracted. Our lives are at stake, you know. Whose life is at stake? Seriously, how long is it going to take for you to understand the damn rules? Nobody can see in the dark, no matter how hard you think about the truth beyond your sight. Don't you think it's a pretty clever metaphor, despite the fact of where it came from me? No, that's not it. Not what that was. Yeah. The truth is beyond our sight. No, that can't be it. There should be some way to find out what happened in the dark. There's a security camera. That's not a listed thing. Can't be accountants. Could it be Monokuma File 1? Camera, but nobody, the camera didn't take any pictures. Party dishes, kitchen equipment, this, no. Oh boy, we're getting back to hard territory here. If you used the night vision goggles, you could have seen in the dark. Well, yeah, but Mr. Hamhands was the only one who used them, and he's already dead, you know. He can't tell us anything. Everyone's oh fuck. Don't know. Oof. As long as it doesn't take too much life down on me, I should be fine. For a bit at least. Oh, this is awful sleuthing work from me. I accidentally pressed, I was supposed to inspect it, but... fuck. There's nothing that records here. Oh my god, I keep pressing the wrong button. Okay, it's not that. Okay, I think... oh yeah, Ibuki's account would make sense because... that's actual stuff. Like talking. Yeah, okay, we didn't die. Well done, us. Even if we couldn't see what happened in the dark, I'm pretty sure someone would have heard it. Isn't that right, Ibuki? For reals? Don't act so surprised. You were the one who told me, I remember, how everyone was shouting during the blackout. Everyone, calm down. We've got to stay calm in a situation like this. Wow, don't step on my feet. What the hell? What's going on here? This is... Ow. Turn on the damn lights on. I can't eat like this, you know. You guys, where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen? Perhaps the breaker overloaded? Hold on a sec. I'll go to the ward and do something about it. Such perceptive hearing, impressive. I'd expect no less from the ultimate musician. It's a good thing your ears are awesome because your face, style, figure and personality totally suck. Shut up, lolly. Haha, you've cut me deeply with your knife of truth. However, after hearing what Byakuya and Nagatu said in the dark... What the hell? What's going on here? This is... Ow. It almost like Byakuya fought back against Nagatu or something. Well, that's actually what happened. Huh? As a sign of respect for Ibuki's talent, I have a small confession to make. I was actually shoved out from under the table by Byakuya. He shoved you out. Just as the blackout occurred, I heard you duck under the table and grab the knife, but Byakuya, wearing his night vision goggles, caught me and shoved me right out from under the table. That's right, I'm so incompetent that I couldn't even grab the knife. So Byakuya stopped him when he was trying to get the knife, and he got shoved out from under the table before he could even grab it. Well, it sounds plausible, I mean, just from listening to what they both have to say at the time. Wait, what the hell? What's going on here? This is... Ow. I could interpret it like that. No, actually, now that I think about it, it sounds like exactly what happened. After getting shoved out from under the table, I was just as confused as you guys. I lost sight of the glowing paint, and I didn't even know where the power cord was. Before I realised that the light had come back on, and Byakuya's body was lying under the table. Hold on! Are you saying you're not the killer? From the very beginning, the idea to throw a party, holding the knife, setting up the blackout, it was all going according to plan. But unfortunately, my plan failed, and all thanks to Byakuya's night vision goggles. What happened after that, I don't even know. You failed? So you're not the one who killed Byakuya? Then we're right back to square one. How could that be? We spent all this time talking back and forth. Meaninglessness. Whatever would is brimming with so much despair. But you can't give up. You need to have hope. Do your best and move forward. Rising to the challenge again and again is why you guys are the symbols of hope. Is Nagato really not the killer? Is this guy really the Nagato I knew before? No, there's no way I can say that. I just thought I knew him, but this whole time I didn't know anything about this guy. I didn't know his true character. It was as simple as that. But now it's not the time to learn on that. We need to find Byakuya's killer by any means possible. Because if we don't, we will die here. Suspended. Now then, the class trial has reached its climax, but okay, here's a question for you. What's this? To two of you who figured out who it is, how about you try out the Guess the Killer challenge? Whoever fails to guess right quicker will have their safe data melt away like butter. But if you guess right, I'll reward you with $10 billion. $10 billion? Of course, for those who don't know who the killer is, you can just kill you now. Now then, what are you going to do? We don't have a B button on a mouse, sorry. So I don't want to mess up here. Left, which is left. Need to. Just kidding. You can't make a choice. There's no way you'd be able to guess who the killer is. Yeah, haha. And of course, there's no $10 billion either. Villain, you truly are a villain. Okay, so this is as far as we're getting today because it's been a long thing. I didn't think it would last this long. The trial, I thought it'd be fairly quick, but this is like really long trials, which is fun. I've raged a lot, and it's been a fun episode, but it's time for it to end here. No, I'd like to close now, please. But what's going on? Okay, can we just escape, please? I'd like to close. No, I'd like to get out of this. Oh, can I go back? I saved it, so yeah, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Handbook menu. Okay. Yeah, so we saved. Time for content menu. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'm going to be pumping these out much more than I used to. As you can see, we're coming out straight after the last episode. I don't know how well my voices were. I think they were pretty terrible, but as long as I tried, you know. And yeah, the game's definitely getting better now. It's a lot more intense, and yeah, I raged a lot this episode. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next episode. Bye.